I can't type today. Jesus Christ.
I need to turn you down.
Well, we're like
Like I
a
have
third of the way there.
broke.
Because there's
He is
like a
actually
3,
giving out numbers that are in my
certainly
phone
a 0, maybe a 5. So there might not be a 5.
Okay, let me see. 1 sec. I need to figure out which numbers are not included in your phone number.
No, he's actually giving me numbers that are in my phone number.
Okay, so that
Oh,
there is
okay.
no
There's
1,
still a total of.
there's no 4, there's no 7, and there is no 9.
Oh shit! There's a 7 and 9 in mine, so. But not 1 and 4, so we're good there.
Hobo, don't put my phone number in chat because I know you have it.
My phone number does not include 1 or 6, and that is it. Now my mother's phone number.
Are we considering the area code?
Yes, he is adding the area code in there.
Yeah, always the area code. I'm in the military. I always have to have the area code because every single soldier lives in a different state according to their phone number.
No. No 4, no 8. That's it.
Not bad. My parents' phone number has like literally 4 numbers in it total, so there's
Let's see. 1, 2,
5 that aren't part of it.
3, 4, 5. They have 5 numbers. My parents. 5 numbers in, 5 numbers out.
Yeah, there we go.
Random
How many
shit.
numbers do I have in my phone, like total?
10.
You know what I mean.
Based on my previous typing, I think I'm having a stroke that's just low key.
That was great. How many numbers are in my phone number? 10.
No, I
A
meant
total
like
of 10.
positive numbers. Like
I mean, I already
obviously
told
10
you.
total.
No,
Like,
no,
it does
I
not include 1, 4,
understand.
7, or 9.
And you no, that doesn't include those. I'm saying like
No,
because
it
I
includes
have
6 of
repeat
them.
numbers.
So by deductive reasoning, it would include all the other numbers.
Oh my god, you know what? Y'all can go fuck yourselves.
When and where? I don't know how. Can you show me how?
I need diagrams. Specific video instructions.
Oh my god.
Wasn't even 2 minutes.
I think there might be a website with those instructions for you.
Only one? I need some links.
But there might be more. I'm pretty sure there's more.
Need the Venn diagram so we can map out his 3-way.
No, it's a one-way.
Yeah, it's just yourself, so there's no 3-way involved.
Anyways, D&D.
Anyways, yeah, let's.
Oh, geez, that's a big lich.
He's not big. He's the same size as you guys.
He fills the entire square.
Sorry. Is that better?
Holy God, we're gonna die. He's big enough to piss on us and we just drown.
Okay. Well, let's
Yeah, away from it.
let's
Oh, Jesus
roll
Christ.
this over. Make sure I don't have any.
Why are
I need to
you?
mute the stream.
All
It was
right.
originally like right here.
Let's do a recap of what happened last time.
I'm gonna throw a chair at this fucker. That's the recap.
You all managed to fight your way into the starting area of Skara's castle.
I remember this one fact.
You guys went up to the north here, found some storage rooms with glow balls, which Tatkret has grabbed a bunch of them.
I'm telling you, your stream right now has not covered anything on the map.
Oh. Well, don't look at the stream.
Okay. Trying to help you
Just
out by
just
what you
pull it
want.
up, but don't look at it.
pull it up. Don't look at it.
Yeah. And then you guys made it into the center sanctum here, which is a Sanctum of Mara. I believe Saber was dismissed.
Yeah, Saber to exist.
Jumped it out of my
rock
existence.
in a tower.
And then, yeah, you guys decided to come in here and try and rest for the evening, as you guys got a late start on this dungeon.
I have a glow ball.
And as you guys were bedding down for the night, Tatcret here had a great idea to go push this chair against the door. So as he was going to do that, who entered the sanctum besides Skara?
Oh, yeah, I would have been more over towards here.
So yes, go ahead and place yourselves as you would.
Because I was
I'm about where I was.
Yep.
With a chair in hand.
So
I was probably centered.
as you all know, the difference between the interior and the exterior of the sanctum. The exterior of the sanctum felt very oppressive. You could feel the evil presence of the monsters and the lich itself bearing down on you. However, can I? I'm just gonna do this again.
D.
I'm sure it
That's
won't
a
matter.
lot of D,
guys. He's giving
That's
us
a lot
the
of
D,
D.
guys.
You
That's
guys
a
are so
lot
dumb.
of D in one spot.
So, you guys,
I mean, he is a lich.
inside the sanctum, it is a much calmer energy. However,
Calmer
as soon as
front than
Skara
chair.
begins to walk in, Tat, you were going to throw a chair at them, correct?
Yes.
You are currently holding a chair. As the thought of throwing a chair at them passes your mind, you're filled with a burning pain that makes you drop the chair.
I don't get a save for this?
You do not.
Damn you.
Well,
Good thing I didn't
you
throw
can
that
roll
chair.
a will save, but unless you got a pretty
Unless
big
you get
bonus to
nat
will,
20.
even
Let me see.
a
My
natural
will's a
20
4.
and a will save is not considered a critical success.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
only
roar-
skills.
Yeah. Attacks and skills. Nothing for fortitude.
How yeah.
Skara steps in the door, looking at you as you kind of collapse in pain, dropping the chair, and he closes the sanctum door behind him. He himself seems to be in his human form again, as opposed to his lich form. In fact, as he stepped in, you watched him change from his skeletal form into a more humanoid form again. Let me pull up the description of him again. Google no, Sheets. Make sure I'm opening the right one. Do I not have... Nope. I believe I described him last time as a fairly plain-looking human. One that would be hard to pick out of a crowd, as none of his features really stand out. He has short, cropped brown hair. Of course, his dark robe seems to emanate some sort of magical energy, but looks very plain in its design. And he's just standing in the doorway, looking you guys over, kind of looking down at Tatcret as he's in extreme pain on the ground. Yeah, he looks very similar to the way he did when he came to you guys around your campfire. More morose and dejected rather than evil and aggressive. And he begins to step into the room and starts walking towards the altar. Does anybody make any moves to stop him or do anything?
I mean, I'm on the ground in pain, so.
I mean, I'm at the altar, so I'm gonna definitely stand up and take a few steps back, as
Okay.
I don't have my companion.
As he gets to the altar, he kneels down, and you hear him begin to pray in hushed tones. After a few moments of prayer, he stands up and...
No, wait. Why he's still doing that? I want to do a...
Yeah, turn undead.
No. That would not be in my character's thing. That's not what he does.
No, but instead he's gonna try and...
100% trying to measure his bones.
Very well. You walk up behind
Yep.
him, and you pull out your sword. Skara kind of pauses for a moment mid-prayer, but then closes his eyes and continues to pray, as he is aware of the enchantments in this area. And you begin to use your sword handle as oft before to start taking small, unobtrusive measurements of his body. After a few moments, he stands up and kind of looks at you askew. You do not look like one of mine. Were you raised by another?
I was not raised at all.
Ow.
You look skeletal to me.
I just kind of chuckle at him.
He kind of looks at you askew again. And says, I know you. Do I not?
Yeah, you
At this
murdered all
point,
my
I look
compatriots.
at Blite.
He, a moment of sadness passes his face, and he says, "Ah, yes, I recall now." By now, I'm sure you've gathered. And Tat, the pain has ended. You're able to stand now. You may have gathered that this place is one that is very holy.
I put chair in front of the door.
Okay. He kind of sits down on the altar and rests his head in his hands. You all should not have followed me.
I mean, that wasn't really a choice.
It was a choice.
I mean, part of it was a choice, part of it we just kinda appeared.
He kind of tilts his head at you like a dog looking at something that's confusing. I know not of what you speak.
I mean, like, we were teleported here.
No, you stepped through the portal on your own volition.
I mean, true. but we still were teleported here. We didn't know that we were coming out to the mountains.
No, but I did tell you that if you stepped through the portal, it would take you here. Well,
Shh,
he did
nah.
at least.
Shh, nah. Also, can I have my friend back?
Your friend?
Your tower set my friend away.
Were they undead?
Kind of?
If they were a spirit,
mean-
then they will have been banished. It should not kill them, but it might be difficult for them to come back.
Yeah, that's the problem.
He looks you guys over again, and you can, for a moment, you see rage pass across his face but he kind of shakes his head and it disappears. I'm here to give you one final chance. And he pulls out the wand that you all saw before, and he tosses it to you, Blite. If you use that, you can go home. I do not wish to kill you. But, he says, and he kind of grimaces again, I'm not sure how long I can stay in control. He kind of looks back at the altar. Mara, I'm sorry, he says, and he kind of says another prayer and stands up. Well, you may do... Actually, Blite, you've got that necklace wrapped around your wrist, don't you?
I do. It's actually on the sheath or on the handle of the weapon that I was using to measure
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, he looks down at your blade handle and notices it. Where is... Did you get that here?
I just nod, just a quick curt nod.
He kind of narrows his eyes at you. Give me that necklace. That is not yours.
I tell him flip a coin for it.
No, give me the necklace.
Alright, I unroll it or unravel it from the sword handle and kind of twirl it to him.
He easily catches it midair with his own magical abilities and brings it back to himself. He nods to you and begins to make his way out.
What's so special about that necklace?
He stops
Nothing.
and he looks back. It was my wife's.
I'm sorry to have disturbed her.
He nods and continues moving. He gets to the chair that's blocking the doorway and moves it. He then opens the door and leaves, closing it behind him.
I put the chair back.
Very well.
I'm gonna go huddle in the corner now.
So, you are all now in the Sanctum of Mara. You are planning on spending the evening here. So, is anybody else going to do anything before the evening passes? All right, very well.
I would
No.
say
Go ahead.
he has a Temple of Mara here. Could they pray for guidance on try to how to kind of fix the dude? Because this guy turned out trying to do good. Didn't really succeed at all, but he's obviously bipolar as fuck.
Well, I had done a prayer of companionship at right before he came in.
So,
Literally
Okay.
copy it.
That's about as much as we could do. Unless you have a better prayer for it.
I like how the coffin is so up in the front of his castle and not somewhere back where he could defend it better. for his wife,
There
apparently.
was a reason for that.
I mean, we don't know the reason. It still just feels weird.
But you didn't ask him.
Well, I
Nope,
was
we
more
didn't.
terrified of the lich that just casually walked in and caused me pain without even glancing at me.
Well, he didn't cause you pain.
Well, I don't know what caused me pain. My brain automatically thinks it's him because that's my dude's a carpenter.
Fair enough.
What do you expect? I'm not a magic dude. I didn't think about gods or goddesses. I just made things.
Does anybody have knowledge religion?
I have all the knowledges.
You can go ahead and
I
roll.
have knowledge religion, I believe. Hold on.
I can double.
I don't.
15.
You still get the basics of your knowledge of Mara, that she is the goddess of essentially the cycle of life and death. And you also recall from the previous books and notes of Scar that you've read that, he was attempting to raise undead as essentially cheap labor for people. And he was also trying to find a way to make lichdom not evil or make you go insane, because he wanted essentially to invent immortality for people. And unfortunately he failed. He found a way to do it without being evil, but not a way to do it without losing your mind. Or at least so it would seem. Oop. Sorry about
Bruh.
that. So, if nobody else has anything, we will rest for the night.
Yeah, I'm curled around my little glow ball in the corner.
Very well. As the night darkens and deepens and you all begin to rest and sleep, you hear the sound of scratching and skittering on the walls. The sound of not only what's bones against wall, but also some metal, and there are sloshing sounds that you can't quite identify, all coming from the outside of this chamber. It's not an easy rest, but you're able to take the time and get some sleep. Shiro, in the middle of the night, near the early morning, you feel Saber re-enter your mind. And you all awaken feeling rested but uneasy. There is now, plenty of castle left to explore. And you look up at the altar, which initially had 6 candles, and one of them has burned out.
First thing I do when I wake up is start my dance.
Shiro
Saberback.
Shiro begins to chant out loud and dance around, spinning in a circle, twirling her katana. And after a moment, Saber materializes in the air as she's not willing to pass through the ground beneath your feet.
Yeah,
And, Saber has returned.
she is materializing in incorporeal form, not her ectoplasmic.
So she
So that
looks
she
like a
can
ghost,
fly.
not a bunch of goo.
So that she can fly and get away from rocks easier.
Very well.
Understandable.
I need to make sure to change that.
So I guess we have to have this conversation. Are we gonna walk out of a door that we now know is weighted against us, or are we gonna use this wand he provided us to get the hell out of here?
I mean, there's a third option.
And what's that?
The holes.
198, right? Yeah. Easy goes.
So, gonna fight, gonna go through the underground, or we're gonna leave.
Was there anything we can use to drop around and see if the distance?
Believe you've tried that before with a glow ball.
Yeah, but I'm not
And
sure
it
if there's...
fell, I would say, roughly 30 feet before shattering under the ground. What you guys caught in a glimpse of the glow ball fall was near the ground that it hit, it looked as though it was a pipes system.
As in, like, the inside of a pipe, or there are pipes around where it hit?
Inside of a pipe.
Okay.
So, assuming
Aqueduct,
the
so-
tubes are the ways for the undead to get around quicker.
Well, then there's no point to even do anything, because they can come into this room from 6 different entry points. We're all gonna die.
I'm assuming that the candles represent.
So are
Night
these
or
are these
rest?
sarcophagus, or what are these in the room with us?
Each of these,
Should
they
be pews,
are...
right?
No, they are coffins.
Oh,
Can we finagle those over the holes?
You could if you wish.
Yeah. So it looks like we got 6 days. Do we want to? I should say 6 nights. Do we want to fight our way through? Block this place off and know we can come back to rest? Or are we going to try to push up somewhere else?
I mean, aren't we supposed to be trying to defeat this lich?
That is the mission you were sent here by the Adventurers League to do.
Are we gonna do our job, or are we gonna run away?
I mean, if we run away, where do we go? We go back to the Adventurers Guild and report back that we did nothing?
I think that would lose us all credibility. I listen at the door. Do I hear anything on the other side of it?
You do not.
I move the chair.
Very well. You remove the chair from in front of the door.
Are there any more of the glow orbs in the shrine?
This shrine is completely lit by candles and candelabras. However, I believe Tatkret has
I have one
2
orb.
orbs.
No, I only have the one.
Nope. You had 3. You put 1 in each pocket. You dropped 1 down the hole, and you're currently holding 1. You do
No,
have.
I had 2, and up here I yeeted one down this
That's
pathway,
correct. You did roll 1 away.
Yep.
and then I picked up another one, and then I dropped the other one down this hole.
Very well.
Yep.
Tat has 1.
We can always find more, unless they destroyed them all.
I mean, there's still one over in that hallway.
There's still
At least,
like
because there's like
5
this
in
hallway's
this hallway.
got
There-
a lot.
There's
more in this
the one
room.
over here. There's 5 in this hallway.
All right.
There's the
So
one on the ground over there. There's a
Uh-huh.
shattered one down there. And I'm certain there's more throughout the area.
we know with lack of light, we all start to get a little itchy in our skin. So I think we need to procure some more of those glow orbs.
I also have my ever-burning torch.
How long does that last?
Or how
No, not
large
yours.
of an area
Contrary to
does
the
it-
names, contrary to the namesake, only 30 minutes. No.
I was about to say, like,
Not,
be a problem if it went away.
not the torch. Something else I have. I was looking through things, talking aloud,
Fair enough.
as Shiro and Saber often do, and then often get
Speak
quiet.
illegibly.
I mean, they often do, and then they often get quiet.
It's true.
Sounds like most people.
Or still, like, communicating. You know.
So, have you opened the door, or are you still standing in front of it?
I open it very, very slightly to peek out.
Suddenly, nothing happens.
Is there anything on the other side?
You open the door slowly, peeking from side to side. The rays of sun coming down from the shattered roof above you allow rays of light to bask everything in a faint glow. Many of the shadows themselves seem to be moving, however, not in unnatural ways, but it does make you slightly anxious. Looking around, you don't notice anything, any monsters or creatures waiting for you in particular. However, as soon as you open the door, you're kind of hit with a wave of not exactly nausea, but dread and fear, which you're able to kind of shake off for a second. But the air itself from outside of this sanctum feels much heavier.
So we're gonna.
I take some cheesecloth from my copious amounts of cheese, and I wrap it around my face like a bandana.
Cheesecloth is not exactly known for its properties of keeping things out. Keeping liquids and gases out, I would say. So it makes you
safety.
feel better
I
trying
got-
to do something, but
Yep, placebo.
very well.
You
know what?
You,
Give me a will save. Actually,
Oh,
no, I
gosh.
take that back. Give me an intelligence check. Too high. Nope. The
God
placebo
damn.
effect doesn't work for you. You understand that it's probably going to do nothing.
Well,
but this Saber sees this and promptly looks back at me and nods. And Shiro pulls out a broken mask and puts it on.
A broken mask.
Yep.
Interesting. What part of your face does this mask cover?
well, obviously where the broken part isn't.
The left side and bottom. It ends up tracking down towards the nose, so I can
I
see
see
out
what you're saying.
right.
Can you describe the mask to me, please? And is it magical in any way?
It's mainly white. No,
Like a kabuki mask?
no magical. It's white it's white with the red around the eye and a fox ear.
Yeah, okay. I know what kind of mask you're talking about.
Yep.
Very well. As you... Okay, well, do you guys start making your way out, or what do you do?
Excuse me. Yeah.
Do you, are you currently holding the glow balls in one of your hands there, Tat?
I got the ever-burning torch. The glow ball's in my pocket, and I've stuck the ever-burning torch between my pack and my body.
Very well. Wait, you put a burning torch in your, like, sticking out of your backpack?
It's okay. An ever-burning torch is just a stick. It's got a continual flame spell cast on it that does not emit heat or fire.
Okay.
Okay, that's
So
good
you
to
all
know.
see
light on
Tat.
me
You all see Tat stick what looks to be a burning torch behind his back, in between him and his backpack. However, as you all get closer to the torch, you feel no heat coming off of it. All right, you all begin to move outward.
I am the light bulb.
You are the light bulb.
All right. I'm going to assume that your order is going to look something like this.
with when there's not a hole there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Looks like we lost some members to the
Oops.
hole.
Yep. Just
I
stepped
scaled
in
you
the
all.
hole.
All right, you all step out.
We got a little smaller.
Um,
The castle grows
all right,
around
very well.
us.
You all
The
step
castle
out.
expands.
Okay. Where are
Sorry.
we going, infamous leader?
Oh goddamn! I've led us up falling towers. This is a bad idea. Let's go get some more glow balls. Going north.
We're getting more glow balls.
As you all step out, the door to the sanctum slowly closes behind you, and you feel the weight of the castle and the miasma settle around you.
That's not ominous.
Shiro, as you are currently wearing a mask, please give me a fortitude roll. No, give me a will save at a +3.
At a +3.
Plus whatever your wrestler will is. Okay.
So
Well-
25.
So, as you feel the weight of this place start to press down upon you, you blink your eyes first. Actually, give me a perception roll as well. Yeah, perfect.
Oh my god.
Nat 20.
It's kind of hard to see through your mask as, only one side of it's
Yeah.
broken, and those masks are not exactly known for being able to see through. You do kind of notice something, that there's some sort of latent energy in this mask or something, but you actually see dark tendrils in the air kind of moving about, and you see what seems to be a formless gas that's surrounding everything in this place. And as it gets closer to you, with your face covering, you seem to be a little more protected than the rest of your party breathing it in. And the weight and dread that you felt yesterday seems to be lessened.
I'm gonna yell or not yell, loudly whisper to everyone because I don't know where undead are.
Well, there's one like right in front of you, almost.
It's true. It's like 3
Almost.
steps away.
I will loudly whisper, "Hey, you guys, face masks might be a good thing. Perhaps. I don't feel as much bad energy as I look around at the tendrils.
What do you mention to us?
I don't mention the tendrils
Or the gas?
or the gas. No, I just say it might be a good idea for a mask of some sort.
I don't have anything I really use as a mask. That will not adversely affect me.
Well, that's your own fault, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. Okay. I'm gonna go get some more glow balls.
All right. Does anybody else attempt to put a mask on or anything of the such?
I usually have the bandana to cover the bottom part of my face.
I thought you had something, but I
Yeah.
can't
Also-
remember. Yeah.
Would this
Okay.
even affect him?
Yes, he is still affected.
But I do have a negative energy, whatever you want to call it.
Yes, he does have a bonus to resist this stuff that's already going on.
Okay.
All right. Well, you all begin to move back towards the hallway with the glow balls. So we'll just move you guys in that direction. Give me a second to look at something here. Yep. You all are slowly making your way through the castle, again avoiding debris and detritus. You hear the skittering sounds again of what seem to be these fast-moving skeletal creatures coming around, but you don't see any of them. As you move through the different rays of light that are coming down from the crumbled ceiling, you can feel the warmth of it on your skin, but every time you step out of it, it seems to get unnaturally cold. Making your way over to the shattered door with the pile of corpses in it, you notice that the corpses are actually gone.
There goes our barricade.
Was it really a barricade? Or
I mean,
did
it
you
worked
just...
that one time.
I mean, but we also just kind of pushed it over. They
Hey.
didn't try real hard.
You're correct, but it did work.
Stepping over the broken doorway, you continue on and continue into this hallway. And as Saber reaches the doorway, she looks left and right. Give me a perception roll for Saber, please.
See, how good are you at this? Not super great. Hey, you still did well.
She looks left and right, peering into the shadows with her enhanced vision of being a spectral creature herself, and notices that there doesn't seem to be anything waiting in these hallways for you. You all continue down to the glow ball hallway. As you reach this hallway, you look down it, and you realize that this glow... Oh, that color doesn't work. This glow ball's gone, this glow ball's gone, and this glow ball's gone. The rest are still filled.
That one was already gone.
That's the one I took,
Mm-hmm.
and I took that one.
Oh, you took this one? I thought you
And I
took this
also
one back
took
here.
that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't go into this hallway at all for them, and this one was the one I left behind.
There you go. I made a guess. I thought I remembered right. It is what it is.
I thought there was gonna be extra ones gone. I was like, oh, he's taking his own
that would've been
shit
like,
now.
oh shit.
He
That's
came
what I
back
was
through
like,
and saw
oh,
you
gosh.
taking it. He's like, I want to keep these, bitch.
Hey, these fuckers are stealing my lights. I'm gonna take them before they do.
Gotta get them hidden.
All right, well, I start taking all the glow balls.
No, I take one.
Okay, that's cool.
He takes the
Whatever they-
rest.
Whatever other people don't take, they're in my pockets.
Okay. You scoop up all the glow balls easily. Tat, give me a stealth check, please.
I mean,
At a -4.
okay,
Mm,
fail.
nice.
A fail at -4.
Oh, goodness.
And that one plus negatives.
So,
Is that like extra bad?
It's extra bad.
as you grab this ball here, well, you grab, we're going to say you start grabbing this one, and then you work your way down the hallway, right? As you get to
Yeah.
this one, you're not really paying attention to, your surroundings as you're kind of juggling glow balls at this point. And you get down here, right? And give me a will save.
Okay, point of contention.
What's up?
As I take them, I'd be putting them in my pockets.
That's fine.
Okay.
Regardless, you weren't paying enough attention when you got down to here to be acting quiet.
That's understandable.
That's not good either.
Nice.
I'm just a carpenter who got roped into adventures.
So,
that's my-
that was your will save. You are locked in place. And the rest of your teammates kind of look at you standing there in place, like hand outstretched for this final glow ball. And after a second, you, a skeleton steps around this corner and walks up to you and places his hand on you. Give me a fortitude save.
Jesus, I'm just rolling poorly. I
Mhm.
need to draw my dice.
Okay. You take 9 negative energy damage, and you lose Oh, sorry, that's +2. You lose 4 Constitution.
Alright, what the fuck is
Oh.
negative injury damage?
It's just the type of damage, if you had any sort of resistance to it. After sleeping for the night, any stat damage you guys had is gone. So you guys are good for that. But now you lose 4 more Constitution.
Cool.
And roll for initiative, as there's a Skeletal Mage standing right here next to your encapsulated friend. So you are locked down. You can't move because you roll for 8 rounds. Every round you'll get a new will save.
Okay, well I don't even roll for initiative until then.
No, you still roll for initiative because that'll be when you get to.
Perfect. I got my that one out.
Are you all putting them? Okay, just tell me. We'll start at the top here. Vista.
Yes.
Shiro got a 9. Saber. No, Blite got a 20. That's neat. Shiro got a 2.
Aggregate got an 11.
Tat got an 11. Vista, we'll roll for you here real quick. I gotta pull up the sheets. I just gotta do that. Vista. Character sheet. Initiative. Got a good old 18. Okay. And then the Skeletal Mage will roll. I've got it on the wrong page here. What's his +2 initiative? +6. And 18 as well. So we're just going to... do we have a Skeleman in here? We do. 18, perfect. It's almost like you've been fighting a Skeleman forever. We'll just do this by descending. Alright, Blite, you are first. You are current... Oh, wait, let me... Oops. If I can spell skeleton correctly. Let me grab a Skeleman for you guys to look at. Boom. Skeleman.
Saber is wrong, and there's 2 Shiros.
I knew that. Shiro, would Shiro get?
9.
Yeah.
No,
Shiro
Shiro got
got
2. Saber
2.
got 9. It's that picture of Shiro that needs to go away.
Yeah, Saber got 9.
That works.
9. There we go. Easy enough. Fix that. Blite, it's your turn. How fast can you move?
30 by 4.
Did you just give me a math problem?
Well, that's what it says. Totals is speed 30, run times 4.
So
Yeah.
no one followed me down this
Yeah,
hallway.
so
I'm just gonna say this.
30.
Everybody just let me walk
I
down this
mean,
hallway and stay to the front of it.
We were probably following. I
Okay.
mean, we were always moving as a group, so.
That's
Because
fair.
if no one had followed me, I would just be dead.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. You guys didn't say you were following it, but I'll give you that. Blite, I'll say you're
mean,
right where you're at.
We were following the entire time.
Of course, always.
Aren't the lights on this side of the hallway? So shouldn't they be like right here?
Yeah, I suppose that works. I didn't want you to take up the same area as the sconce, but
I mean,
whatever
I've technically
works.
been reaching for it, so.
Go for it, Blite. Each square is 5 feet.
Yeah, this dude's one of the first undead we've seen for a while, huh?
Besides the upside down Skeleman that skittered across the floors at you.
So I want to try to do a touch attack
Okay.
and use the vivification
Very well.
virus.
So go ahead and move on up to it then. So that would be 5, 10, 15, or yeah, 10 feet. And then I believe using so go ahead and roll a touch attack.
Trying to figure out because I have everything set up off the katana.
So a touch attack is just D20 plus
A melee.
plus melee, whatever your melee bonus is.
7.
That
So
seems
should I
right.
just
Yeah. So
push?
you can
Should I just
click
push
your
melee?
Yes, you
You can
should.
just click the melee. Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Ooh. Blite, you pull down your mask and your symbiote shoots out from inside of your body, launching itself at this skeleton. However, the skeleton backs up and kind of makes a wall of force between it and the symbiote that bounces off and kind of slurps its way back into your mouth like you're sucking up a spaghetti noodle. And that is your attack. Vista, let me give a look to your character sheet real quick. What is your dexterity? Your dexterity is a 16. This Skeleman... Oh, dang it, I dropped one of my magnets on the floor. The skeleton... It doesn't say, so we're going to say you go... Oh, wait, here it is. 15. So, Vista, you may take your turn. What do you wish to do?
Can I?
Might I recommend not vomiting spiders?
Yeah, that didn't work last time.
Is that even an option?
It is for her.
No, I mean, is the option of not vomiting spiders even a thing? She needs to. It's like an imperative action.
Ooh, you're gonna cast True Strike on
Chapter enemy,
yourself?
vomit spiders.
Or are you casting it on
No,
yourself
I
or someone
wanna-
else?
I wanted to look at it to see what
Oh.
it said,
Plus 20 on your next
but
attack.
my phone won't do what I want it to do.
It gives you plus
I
20
have-
on yours or whoever you give it to's next attack roll.
No, there's a thing I have that makes my bombs hit on the right target.
I know what you're talking about.
Targeted bomb. There we go. Cool. Can I use that and then throw a bomb?
Of course you can. So, I believe your bombs are splash attacks, correct?
I'd assume so.
Alright, so go ahead and I believe you got your bomb set up for an attack, so I'll go ahead and roll that for you here. Let's see. You roll a 10. That is a miss. So, Vista, you step up, pulling a vial out of your coat. You look at the materials, you kind of pop the cork off and sprinkle a little dust in it, and the color turns purple as you cork it again, shake it up, and throw it towards the skeleton. The skeleton, however, does the same trick of bringing up a wall of force. In the vial, instead of smashing against it, it kind of rolls over the top of it and lands behind him, shooting a wall of exploding and kind of making a wall of flame go back towards this staircase, which completely crumbles in upon itself and is now just a pile of rubble and dust.
It's even with my targeted bomb mixture?
Yeah, so the targeted bomb made it so you didn't just blow up Tat and Blite, who were standing there next to him. Alright. It is now the Skeleman's turn. The Skeleman, or Skelemage as it were, what's he gonna do? He is going to... he's going to concentrate. So he roll d20 plus 6. He succeeds his concentration. He is now going to cast Magic Missile at you, Blite. So
Point blank magic missile, always fun.
he begins to cast, and you kind of swipe at him with your katana, but he ducks out of the way, and you kind of You hear the sound of the katana scraping off the bone, but it doesn't seem to interrupt his casting. And then he shoots out. Let me double check. D4 plus 3. He hits you for 7 damage as 3 bolts of light shoot out of his hand and boom, 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 hit into you, causing the skin around it to char and sear. He then is going to retreat. Blite, you do get an attack action on him. Or attack of opportunity. So go ahead and roll your 13 versus AC. As he turns to run away, you bring a slash down on him. However, you see a blue light kind of glow against his back as he's turning to run away. And he continues to move unhindered. Okay. He is now around that corner. Tat, give me a will save. Will, 23. Tat, you're able to shake off the daze that this creature puts you in. That is your standard action. You can move if you wish. Blinking the stars out of your eyes, you feel very weakened, sickened, and nauseated.
Okay. So he just went that way,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like fucking shit. I'm gonna go around the corner to right here.
Very well. It's now Saber's turn.
They could still hear me, right?
Theoretically.
Let's see.
If you're like, hey, yo, fuck you, skeleton, they'd probably hear it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 30 feet brings me there. And Saber's gonna call out around the corner. And, how dare you do that to my friend? Get back here! And, I do an intimidate check versus DC of 10 plus the opponent's hit dice.
Okay.
Plus either their wisdom modifier or their sense motive bonus.
Very well. Go ahead and roll your intimidate.
Oh, that's a shitty roll.
How many hit dice does this guy got? Let me double check.
I'm pretty sure you already beat it.
5, let's see, it's 13.
Yeah, you already. No, you don't even have to roll.
Yeah, this skeleton don't give a fuck.
You don't roll for it. Only I do. My DC is 10 plus your HD plus your modifiers, and if your modifiers gave you 13,
Yeah.
yeah, you already won.
Okay. Yeah. So
The DC was 23.
okay. So yeah, the skeleton hears
Don't
your
give no fuck.
yeah. He doesn't really have a brain to get insulted, so he doesn't care. It is now, by my gauge, Shiro's turn.
Let's see, Shiro, what will you do? 25, 30. I can see around that corner at that point.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
So we're taking those bones that we grabbed the other day.
Okay.
We're launching one at him.
14 versus AC. You take one of the bones and it hovers in your hand, and you kind of spin it around until it's going really fast, and then you shoot it out towards the skeleton, and it hits the back of the skeleton's head, and the bone that you shot at it kind of explodes into bone dust as it shatters against the back of his skull. But you also notice that blue light that protected it from Blite's katana protects it from your bludgeon as well, and it does not seem phased.
Do I not have?
I feel like your damage, yeah, you need to fix that. There's no way your damage is only 1d6 plus 0 on that ability.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I feel like you should be doing more. But regardless, it's back up to Blite's turn. 15 feet. Looks about right to me. You gonna give it a swing-a-dang?
I'm gonna try another touch attack.
Okay, go for it. That one hits, believe it or not.
Okay, if the touch attack hit, then I want to roll.
Deathbane. Okay, regain 1d8 hit points from an undead. Whenever you make a successful attack against an undead foe, you may gain 1d8 hit points. And the undead must immediately make a saving throw versus Vivification. Okay, equal to DC 13 plus your character level. You are level 5 if I am not mistaken.
4, I think.
4. We're level 4.
You're
we
all
shall
level
be
4,
level
that's what I
4.
meant.
Yeah,
I know
are we
what I
supposed
said.
To be level 5?
You are not.
Telekinetic projectile is 1d6 damage.
Seems like you should do more. Okay, what's your charisma
It's
modifier?
What was that?
What's your charisma modifier?
It's terrible.
Good answer.
That's not an
No,
ace.
it's -3, but I don't know why the charisma modifier ties into this.
Because it's part of your Deathbane touch.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That says character level. I'm a schmuck.
Yeah, it's not.
So it's a
Oh,
17.
yeah,
So
yeah.
they have to roll. Fails a saving throw. What kind is it? A fortitude? I'm assuming it's fortitude, as I don't see it on there.
Does not say anything of what type.
Yep, I'm gonna go with fortitude.
Versus
Makes
the
sense.
Vivification virus, that'd be a fortitude, yeah, because it's a virus type.
Yep, sounds like it to me.
Also, it's
Fail.
1d6 because it's a level 0 spell.
Okay, fair enough. That is a 6, so that is a fail. Target fails a saving throw. He's immediately affected with the Vivification virus.
I'll
So-
link that one. Give me a second. It takes a minute to kick in.
Very well. Well, you gain 1d8 hit points. And, we're back to Vista.
It is against Fort.
Okay, I figured.
Hold on, let me look at my thing. Can I throw another bomb?
You
You're
Or
could,
out of range.
but you
Throw another
are.
bomb.
You can't from where you're at. You're gonna have to move up. I will also say I would be careful using all of. How many bombs do you have?
I have 5.
4.
Well,
You just use.
yeah. I was gonna say I would be careful using all of your bombs right now, as you guys did just rest and you have a long day of adventuring ahead of you.
Time to blow the load immediately.
Can I at least move up and then use my sling?
Of course.
Be tired.
20. Okay. Yeah, you can hit that. So we'll go ahead and give you a sling roll here. Oh, dang it. I dropped one of my magnets. My fidget magnets.
I updated the note to make sure it went in there. So in a minute, he's got to take the 1d4 charisma damage. If he
Okay.
reaches a charisma value of 0 or less, it dies.
Just drops.
Very well.
But to cure, you need 3 consecutive saves.
That is a 10 versus AC with your sling bolt. Your sling bolt ricochets off of him. You don't even see the blue light as it bounces with no effect. The Skeleman is going to move. Blite, you get an attack of opportunity. That is a hit for 11 damage. Very well. You... Let me open up a... Very well. You slash it, and as the blue light glows, you actually see it shatter, almost like glass shattering, and you manage to break some of his ribs. And he kind of stumbles for a second, but keeps going. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Alright. Tat, it is your turn. Tat, it is your turn. Tat's dead.
What? I didn't hear it. My bad.
Yeah, it's your go.
Alright. I got 30 feet. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I moved there. And I throw this. And that's not meant to be melee. One sec, I gotta use my ranged. Am I getting changed to melee? I'm throwing a wooden stake at him. Why is it saying you're
Oops.
supposed to be?
I will be right back. Give me 1 second.
Why is my armor making me slower? That doesn't make sense.
There we go. That should be it. There we go. I mean, shit.
Just staking skeletons, huh?
Yeah.
Why does...
Sorry about that. I had to show my wife where I hid the paper shredder.
Does armor make everyone slower?
If you're wearing
It
heavier armor,
can.
it does.
If you're wearing even medium armor and you don't have feet.
So, I'm sorry, you threw a wooden stake at him?
Yes, and the ranged one is the one I fucking fixed it because for some reason it changed over from melee to ranged.
Do you have the ability to throw improvised weapons?
Yes, I have the throw anything general feat.
Okay, very well. So, 27 versus a 19 critical. Holy crap.
That is a crit confirm
Oops.
for 16 damage.
Holy crap. Very well. You wing this stake. You kind of like toss it a little bit to get the weight of it, and you throw it end over end like one would throw a knife. And it flips in the air. And smashes right into the skull of this skeleton, kind of chipping off part of its the skull, and it breaks off, and you can see to the interior of the skull, but the creature is still standing. It does, however, look like the magic that's holding it together is wobbling, wavering even.
Nice.
It's telling me I'm slowing down even though I'm wearing light armor.
Alright.
What kind of light armor are you wearing?
Reinforced tunic.
Might be because it's reinforced.
Here, let me pull up the armor block.
Okay, but even when I uncheck it for equipped, my dodge feat is making me go slower.
Alright, your reinforced tunic
Your reinforced
does
tunic.
not have a change to your speed.
No, yeah, you're
Yeah, it
good.
does have it. It doesn't have a change to my speed, so why is it changing it on my sheet?
Alright, it's doing the same thing with mine, but that's also because it's not reading my feats into it. Just
Well,
basically take it as though you have a normal speed.
Yeah.
it gets a little annoying because I'm on the main page and I look at my speed and it says 20.
Yeah, it's doing the same for me. Although, if you go to the additional page and you set it to 30, that's about all I can tell you.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do
Yeah.
that. But, yeah, you
I
should be able to
can't
move 30.
change it there. It says 30 at the bottom of that. At the top, it says 20.
Let me,
Neither can be
this is on
changed.
Shiro or Saber?
On Shiro. Ah, never modified by armor or encumbrance on the configuration.
Ah, you got it?
Yep,
Cool.
there's my 30. That seems better. That's right.
Molto bene.
I don't know how you changed it. I'm just trying to figure shit out myself.
Configuration?
Okay, I'm there.
It is
In the
now
race,
Saber's turn.
there's a...
Never modified by armor components.
Yep.
Cool.
And I'll fix that on the main page. Saber. Saber. I just dropped something. Saber.
How fast can
There's
Saber
30
move?
feet. 30 feet? Yeah, 30 feet.
Alright. You can move up to 60 if you take the run action.
30 is there. Which makes it 5,
I
10,
believe.
20 from me.
When running, you move 5 times your normal speed if wearing light or no armor, carrying no more than medium load, or 4 times your speed. Oh.
It just base says 4 times on the sheets. So we could run really far.
Yeah, the skeleton actually would have just fucking booked it then. That's fine. He'll book it next round. I thought you could only move double your movement speed.
Pathfinder's the only one that's different. From what I know.
Pathfinder's bamboozling me.
Yup. 1,
That's all good.
2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Has a minute passed yet?
So each round is 6 seconds. So a minute would be
Oh,
10
okay.
rounds.
Jesus.
Saber gets there.
No, she doesn't. Saber gets here.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Is Saber
25,
running?
35. Saber was running,
Yeah.
yes.
So then Saber should get farther.
Give me a perception check from Saber.
The DM knows more things than we do.
You right.
I know what I'm doing.
I got that one. What do I not see?
Yeah. Okay.
You
So-
see her just run into nothing and vanish.
Yeah. Actually, you see her. You see her run past you, Tat, and
Yeah.
you see her incorporeal leg still somehow manage to catch a. Oh wait, is she an ectoplasmic or incorporeal form?
Incorporeal.
Yeah.
She only floats. She doesn't fly. So
You see a like a tripwire catch her foot, and it glows a little bit, and then the roof caves in on her.
Oh, fuck.
And because she rolled a 1 for her
wait, hold-
perception, she gets a reflex
5,
save at a
10,
-4.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Uh,
Shit, that's
is
still
it-
too far.
Is this dropping on me too?
It might. It's going to be a splash weapon attack, so we'll see.
Oh, god damn.
22 -4 is an 18. That is not enough. So, Saber takes
Yep, that's all good. Double checking.
15 bludgeoning damage. I know that damage matters for your incorporeal form, does it not?
Would
Hello? Hello?
I didn't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. My internet decided to just shit out there for a second. I said she takes 15 bludgeoning damage.
Would these hit incorporeal entities though?
Well, the thing is,
The
all of the
castle
stones
is
were
enchanted itself,
infused.
Okay,
so
yeah,
yes, they are magical
Remember
weapons.
when she vanished because of the tower falling on top of her?
yeah.
Okay, so we're also gonna roll as the rocks pile down upon Vista. I have to roll a D8.
On
On Vista.
why is it
Sorry,
all the
not
way back
Vista.
there?
Sorry, Saber. This to Saber's left, I'm counting as one, and we're counting going around clockwise or counterclockwise. So I'm rolling a D8. 8.
Dude,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It falls into this square. So now these two squares are rough terrain to move through.
Oh, okay. So
These two.
rough terrain.
And Saber takes that damage. Give me a will save, please.
Ah, yes, the most fun thing for Saber. Shit.
8. Luckily, that the rocks here are not enchanted in the same way. However, Saber is paralyzed. She will get a new will save at the start of her next round.
Said rocks fall. through.
Shiro.
Sorry, checking. Saber was here, correct?
Mm-hmm. Or close enough to it.
Okay. Moved just out of.
Should we? I guess we don't really need to make.
One movement, so it would have been running. Darn. Got it.
Gotta watch out for them tarps.
Yep, gotta watch from tarps. Okay.
Shiro, it is your turn.
Shiro, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I could go there. Do I want to? That's the question.
That is the question.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 to reach from there. Which would be, I believe, too far.
So do we get a call and have Bob the Builder reinforce these structures so we can actually get through a hallway without it falling on our face?
I don't think Bob the Builder's willing to come into the structure.
That are some mages
Sadly.
with some reinforcement spells. Or mend, even.
We'll just walk up behind Saber and give a small pat on the shoulder
Okay.
and give a guidance,
Okay.
which is a +1 on their next.
Roll.
Yeah, I thought I put it in.
Very well. Blite, it is your turn. Somebody has posted a bunch of something concentration.
I accidentally clicked on the little concentration thing.
Wait. That's what it says for you?
Yeah, I clicked like in your little thing. There's concentration under
That's
it.
what it does for me.
Yeah,
He's got
It
no
literally did
concentration
this for me.
value.
Oh, do you not have spells?
No, he doesn't.
I'm not a spellcaster.
No
That's
ability
what it
was
did for me.
Okay, so it's 1 minute or until discharged. I get a +1 on a single attack, saving throw, or skill check.
Very well. Blite.
It must choose to use the bonus before making the roll.
So she's unresponsive and not moving.
Correct.
Let me send you a message real.
Okay. We'll hold his turn then. Vista?
You can just skip me because there's nothing I can fucking do to attack this thing because I've tried everything I have.
I mean, you can always take another swing with your, what's it called?
She can't catch up. to him.
Sling. 5, 10, 15,
Sure.
20. Yeah, you're right. Your character's a bit too slow. This thing's running away. Vista also holds her turn. Skeleman! The Skeletal Mage, missing half of his skull, continues to sprint down the hallway into the darkness. You hear a door get kicked open and then slams shut as the skeleton continues to move away. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next in the turn order, which would be Tat.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make my way downtown to right here.
Okay, as you reach this square, give me a perception check.
Should I have a bonus because I just witnessed this thing fuck up the invisible person?
Yeah, I'll give you a +2 circumstantial.
She's not invisible. She's slightly visible.
She's incorporeal. There's a difference.
This person, this non-opaque person.
That was a 17, if I'm
Yeah.
counting
would be.
correctly. You do not see this trap. As you step forward and also trip on a trip line, and the ceiling also collapses on you. Give me a reflex save.
I fail.
That would be... The ceiling crumbles down on you, dealing 11 damage.
Christ.
However, as you are not an incorporeal ghost creature, you do not get paralyzed.
Oh, Jesus. Whoops. 43 minus 11. Fuck. I didn't even give myself 11 hit points.
32.
Yeah. My
That's
brain was just like,
Not
oh,
11.
I literally just erased it and put an 11. I'm just like, this is totally right.
Scrubs.
Wait.
43 minus 11.
Um,
11.
Since you failed your
11 is the
reflex
answer.
save, you do not get to move farther. And
Yep, figured.
this is now rough turn. Oh, wait. I gotta roll a d8. To your left will be 1, and we'll move clockwise. 3. 1, 2, 3. It collapses this wall in front of you. It, like, shatters through it. And this is where the other one fell. Okay. Saber. Go ahead and give me a will save.
You didn't read my message.
I did not. I didn't see a single one of them because I was.
Yeah, Blite was checking
Gonna
something
try
for
the
Saber, I
Kancho
think.
game. I don't know what a Kancho is.
You need to look it up. Come on.
Come on.
Oh my gosh. You're such. No, I'm vetoing that.
Just immediate nah.
Nah.
I don't veto many things, but I'm vetoing it.
That shit is hilarious.
Not hilarious.
Straight,
enough.
straight veto.
What were you trying to do?
It's a Japanese prank game called Kencho, where they
Oh,
make
God.
finger guns and they
That.
jab each other in the butt
Um,
and yell
Say-
Kencho at the top of their lungs.
so Saber is incorporeal, though. So unless you use something that can affect incorporeal
This
beings...
is gonna get real awkward real quick. We're gonna go ahead and drop turn order.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
As the skeleton has gotten away,
Skeleton yeeted
and
itself
the
away.
ceiling collapsed on 2 of you.
So can I use my grappling hook to try to pull down the rest of the ceiling?
Are you just sealing
If
off this
you
hallway?
Want? You could.
I
give it a
mean,
shot.
he says it's rough terrain. I mean, we could either keep having it fall on our head or try to pull it down and walk over it.
I don't think you understand how a collapsing ceiling works. It's gonna
All right.
collapse this hallway and it's gonna become impassable.
Alright. Are there any chunks of floor that are decently sized?
Yes.
I'm just gonna start tossing that down the hallway.
Give me a strength check.
Okay. Why?
You actually drop one of the chunks on your foot, dealing
1d4,
Um,
I'd say.
2 more damage to yourself.
Cool. I'm gonna do it again.
So, since we're out of turn
Man, I-
order, do we heal up then?
Yes.
I just need to not do things.
You do not heal
Okay.
ability damage, but you do heal.
Oh yeah.
Um,
So
perhaps Vista should check the hallway for traps.
So while they're doing that over there,
Alright, I'm down to 50.
Saber and Shiro go down to the end of the hallway and start dancing together.
End
And
of what hallway?
right
Ping on the map.
towards over here.
Okay,
Yeah, they walk that way
very well.
and start dancing together, and slowly Saber starts turning ecto.
Okay. You see a slime start to extrude. Extrude. That's the word.
Extrude. There, yeah.
From Saber, and she becomes all slimy again. Vista, would you like to check the hallway for traps?
Sure.
All right, let's go ahead and give Vista a perception check here. If I can find it on her character sheet.
And we don't got
There
that.
it is.
There we go.
A 29. Vista kind of walks by you all being dumb and begins to slowly make her way down this hallway and manages to spot two more traps, or two more trip lines here. Oh man, why does it always default back to black? Here.
Because
And
that's
here.
what you're.
I
Color at
know
the
the
bottom
reason.
is.
I'm just yelling. Can I actually
Stop
change it?
yelling! Yeah, you can.
There we
You
go.
click the color.
Problem solved. She finds those two traps and disables them. So the ceiling will not fall in here any longer.
Alright. Now I'm going to,
Oops.
well, I guess be directly behind,
Coming to the end of this hallway, you see a door. It is, assumedly, the
White.
door that the Skeleman ran through.
Alright. What about on the right, this thing?
Also a doorway.
Alright. I'm gonna pick up my glow ball that's on the ground here.
This is actually a window into the courtyard. This allows
Okay.
you. Let me. Can I do a? I'm gonna be cheeky here.
Cheeky breaky.
5. It is daytime. 5, 10, 15, 20. Do this. Something like that. Yeah. Oops. Out of the window, that's what you can see. It seems to be a courtyard. Though light is streaming down on it from above, it seems darker than what you would expect. It does allow a little light through to this area, though. What do you guys wish to do?
I'm surprised Vista hasn't asked me to boost her up so she could see out the window yet.
I still have my nuke. I got my glow ball.
Alright, do you guys wish to go through the north door or the west?
Ask Vista to check the door for traps, seeing as how we just triggered 2 and she found
Just had
2
a
more.
party.
Vista?
Sure.
Perception. 24. That is good enough. On this door, you do not find a trap, but on this one, you find that when the door was closed, there was an iron bar thrown on the other side. So this door is not trapped, but will be very difficult to get through, as the door itself also looks new and enchanted, as opposed to the doors around it.
Man, the carpenters going around replacing doors in this place must get paid a pretty fucking penny.
Just think, you could have been on Skara's payroll.
I mean, I may have. I lost all my memory a while back. It may have been me who made these doors.
Yeah. It could have been anyone, even me. Very well. So, which direction do you guys wish to go? Do you wish to try and get through this door here, or do you try and go up here?
Uh, how sturdy is this glass?
I would assume the same sturdy that glass would typically hold.
So not very. Roger.
You could attempt to shatter it if you wish.
My vote right now is to just to see what's in this door, so we don't leave enemies popping out behind us and shanking us in the butt.
What do you mean the one time you haven't?
The one time with the fucking flat trip matters, and I missed it. It lagged up. Yeah. Went down back.
Is that
Is
what
anybody-
is anybody going to say?
Oh,
I think we're good to go.
are we doing this? Are we not doing this?
Was he trying to break the window?
No. I'm saying we should go in this room through this door before we do anything else, just to clear our. Make
I
sure there's no
mean-
enemies coming behind us.
We probably should.
Gonna have to home for.
Very well.
Yep.
You guys open the door and look inside.
Should Vista be in the front?
Probably not.
First and third place? Or we-
Walking inside, in whatever order you wish. Send Tat in first.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, there you go.
It's a 3-point
The
difference.
room itself looks to be an old barracks of some sort, or an old sleeping quarters for either servants or something. The room itself is old and covered in dust. Most of the beds in here are faded and
So,
dilapidated. Not something worthy of sleeping in.
just reset.
You rummage around through a few of the chests that were left behind and do manage to find about 20 gold in all,
Much less responsible.
but nothing else of note.
The beds.
hmm
How bad do the linens look?
The linens look as though they were put on potentially a very long time ago and then never taken off again.
Okay, they're not rotting though.
No, they're probably moth-eaten and things of the such.
Okay. Well, I cut some to make a face mask,
Okay, very well.
and I put it on.
All right. Does anybody else have a light source besides him standing in this group here?
Yeah, I do.
You're currently holding it?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Then, as of right now, nobody notices any difference.
I'm here, I can.
Yeah, I can solve. I can do it for-
Leaving the room,
Where are you?
Oh yeah, I just got the. Yeah.
you guys searched, didn't find much in there. Where do you wish to go? You can either go through this iron door, or this iron barred door, or you can head backwards, or wherever.
Do we want to go through the door, or do we want to go through the window, or do we want to turn around?
Really want to.
We're missing our usual compass. Vista's usually repeatedly what direction she wants to go and what she wants to see. She's rather quiet.
The young sword.
She might be asleep on the bed. I don't know.
Vista, is there a direction you wish to go?
No.
Very well.
Let's head towards the door then. I don't think anything is coming through the window.
I think we can do that.
I
Of
mean,
course
nothing may be
not.
coming through the
I
window. We may
mean-
be going through the window ourselves.
I mean, later we might be going through the window, yes.
Will it be voluntarily, though, is the question.
Who knows?
All
We'll
right.
find out.
So you guys move up to the door.
Yeah.
How do you guys attempt to get through the door?
Like a
Like-
ninja.
Violently with cheese. No, that's not being serious. I mean, I don't have anything I can really stick through to try and debar it. Anybody have a particularly... Okay, what is the door made of?
The
Itself?
door is made of what seems to be wood.
Okay. Does anybody care about this door?
Why would we care about the door?
I don't know, I'm just asking. Okay, I take my hand axe and I start trying to chop a
You
section in the door.
you start dismantling the door.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead and give
basically.
me an attack roll.
Click on my fucking thing. Melee.
You begin to strike the door with your axe, but it feels as though you're hitting solid stone. And the strength of it, your strike reverberates back up your arm, causing extreme discomfort and pain. And
Ow.
after a few strikes, you kind of stop to rotate your shoulder and like rub your elbow, and you notice that everywhere that your hatchet is hit has failed to leave a mark.
Alright, check my hatchet. Did I damage it?
You did not, but you also
Well, I'm
don't
not
have
doing
damage.
that again, guys.
You know that
It's rolled
potentially, given enough time, you could hack your way through this door, but that would be an extremely loud process. Might be easier to attempt to force your way through the doors using strength, but that would also be a loud process.
Is there any gap on the edges of the door?
Any gap on the edges, as a, like where it
Like
connects to the wall?
Like to look through, yeah.
No, not in a way, any meaningful way.
So we can't see through to see if the door's barred or anything like that.
Oh, we already know it's barred from Vista being able to...
Yeah, Vista was
Yeah,
able to tell
but-
you.
Ouch.
But we can't like see through
No.
at all.
There's enough space that you might be able to slip a shim or something of the such, but it would require great strength to lift the bar from this side.
We have 4 people. Yeah, 4 people who can attempt to strength check this if we have a shim. Do we have anything that's like a shim?
I mean, the only thing really thin enough would probably be my katana.
I have a dagger.
That's probably not long enough.
I got a scythe.
I mean,
not
the
using
scythe
my
would
scythe.
work.
You're not using my scythe.
Okay.
I've got a scythe. Great, let's use it. You're not using my scythe.
You're not using my scythe. Why
Yeah,
bring it
you-
up?
That's right.
Then why suggest it?
I didn't. You asked if we had anything. I say I have a scythe. I'm just not letting you use it.
Well, do you want to attempt to use your scythe?
Let's go through the window.
Oh, okay. Well, it's time to shatter a window.
Is that what you guys are gonna do?
Is it, guys?
I don't know. Is it? I mean,
Does anybody have any tape or adhesive or gunk we can use so that when we
Everybody
break the
kind of
window, it's
stares at
on
each other while side eyeing the
I got-
window, like who's gonna be the one that does it?
I just need. I'm willing to attempt to break this window myself. I just need confirmation from you guys that that's what we want to do.
Well, before we make all that noise, does Vista have any goop or anything we can put on the window and just dissolve some away?
No.
Not that I am aware of.
is there anything in the courtyard that we can see that would be?
From where you guys are standing, no.
Okay, I'm gonna go in the room and grab some of the linen
Okay.
and then try to, I guess, tap some of the glass out without breaking it all over the damn place. Can I pry pieces out? How is the window done?
It's not it's just a window. It's just a normal, average, everyday window.
But it's a.
This is.
It's like
this
it's
is
a
one
fully
nice
intact.
It is fully intact. It is not broken.
Let me use my masterwork sword, cut a hole in it.
Alright, give me an attack roll. Give me an attack roll. God damn it. Give me a sleight of hand check as well.
Oh.
Can we also look at that damage that you did?
No! Holy shit!
I'm so mad.
38 damage
I'm
there.
so happy.
So as
Crit confirmed attacking a window.
as Blite walks up to this window, he pulls out his katana. Everybody braces for impact as he just shoves the blade towards the window, and you hear just a eep, and everybody looks over, and the blade has just whoosh, cut its way right through it. And then he does a quick whoosh, twist motion in a circle, cutting a hole through the window large enough for most of you, pretty much everyone, to slip out. And he pulls his katana back and sheaths it.
Heroes
It's
just
10 o'clock.
What's up?
It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I was just about to call it. And that's where we're gonna leave you guys for tonight, with a ridiculously cut hole in a window.
Just one comment though.
What's up?
She was gonna look at the window after Blite and just point and be like, "You can do that?"
Blite's like, apparently. Oh man.
That's possible.
Flick it a wrist. Flick it a wrist.
Alright, well, 1 hero point for everyone for tonight, unless you're at 4. And
I'm at 3.
thanks everybody for showing up.
Sorry, I was a couple minutes late. I was wrapping up the
That's all good.
fantasy football draft shit.
Just wanted to make sure you were
Yeah,
coming
right.
today. Well, same time next week then. Thanks everybody
All right,
for showing
folks.
up. This is going to be every Sunday, same time, 7 Central to 9 Central. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. And anybody else that's watching, I also stream normally from 2 to 5 Central, Tuesday through Friday. So you can follow me and get notifications when I go live and stop in and say hey.
Sweet.
Everybody have a good night. Peace.
You have a good night
Yeah.
too. I'm sad I couldn't throw a chair.